Hey Raiders, I'm Luke Carroll.
And I'm Mika Ringel.
And welcome to the very first episode of RaiderTake.
Raider Vision's new monthly show featuring everything sports. So from your peers to your favorite professional players, we've got you covered.
We're not just another sports show. We're diving deep into the action to make sure that you're always in the loop with Gulliver and pro athletics.
So without further ado, let's take a look at today's lineup.
For the tip-off, we look back at Gulliver and Pro Miami sports in the last month.
Currently the district champions. Looking forward to seeing that back-to-back state championship.
Marking halftime, we witnessed a standout freshman who's breaking barriers on the football field.
Out there, you reach out there. If you want something really bad and you're willing to work for it, then go for it.
Finally, for the buzzer beater of our show, we look at some of the dangers of bodybuilding.
In bodybuilding, working out in the gym for hours on end may not be enough to win the gold medal.
Buckle up and get ready for some serious sports talk because RaiderTake starts now.
Mika, have you caught up with all the latest games over the past month?
Not yet, but I know Brian's got us covered. Take it away.
Thanks guys, I'm Brian Sanchez, and let's talk about some Raider sports. Our varsity girls volleyball team has a record of 17-7 and are currently the district champions. Looking forward to seeing that back-to-back state championship. Our varsity boys football team has a 4-5 record with a recent win at our homecoming game against the NSU Sharks. Now, on some 305 sports. Our Miami Marlins ended off with a 62-100 record, which puts them at the bottom of the National League. Moving on to football, the Miami Dolphins have a 2-5 record, and after 5 long weeks, our quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, finally returns to the field. Now, for basketball. Our Miami Heat are back with a 1-1 record with the recent win against the Charlotte Hornets. That's all for me. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the report, Brian. Next, we look at a special football player making her mark on the field. Sophia Franco takes us there.
It's 4 p.m. on a Monday afternoon, and that means practice time for the Gulliver Prep football team. For this player, practice means a chance to show what she can do.
Bring it up. Work.
I just like the feeling of being united, whether it's a girls team, a boys team, co-ed team, do something that we all share, which is a love for football. I think that they do act like a family, and I appreciate that a lot from them.
My first reaction was, this is big. Since I've been here, it hasn't been a girl player or interested in playing tackle football.
But being the only girl on the team comes with some challenges.
And my coaches, they always let me play as much as possible while also keeping me safe. They made sure to put me in so I could get some play time, but also not like at the beginning of the quarter where I could have gotten injured because everyone was all riled up.
And her mother agrees with the coach's decision.
For me, she was too skinny, too small, and I say those boys, they're huge. They're going to break her in half. To be honest, I'm super scared she get hurt. I didn't want to fail her, and I know that she's following her passion, and I'm really proud of her.
I treat the young men like, they're my sons. She'll just be a bonus daughter, so it's just like making sure she doesn't get hurt, even though she's playing a game that she loves.
She'll be whatever she wants to be. She proved me that she can achieve anything she wants. And so I guess I hope that is an example for any girl out there that have a dream like hers.
Come on, Valentina.
When I first joined, I didn't think about being like an inspiration. I thought about pursuing something that I've always liked to do. If I can have that influence and inspiration, that's great. I love that because you explore something new. Like if you find out you like playing football, then obviously that's an opportunity for you to go out there, you reach out there. If you want something really bad and you're willing to work for it, then go for it.
In every moment on the field, she's not just playing football. She's breaking barriers. Her journey shows us that strength comes in many forms. For Raider Vision, I'm Sophia Franco, reporting.
After a quick timeout, we hop right back into the action with a story on how athletes stand out in their sports. Stay with us.
Win every play. Period.
Finally, Kristen Sanchez brings us into the world of bodybuilding. Let's take a look.
999, 1,000. In sports, some athletes feel the need to win one way or another. But in bodybuilding, working out in the gym for hours on end may not be enough to win the gold medal. As a result, many bodybuilders feel that they have to rely on performance-enhancing drugs to gain an advantage on their competitors. Now this presents the question, should bodybuilders be allowed to use steroids to win competitions? For one, steroids come with many serious health risks, like heart attacks, strokes, infertility, depression, and many other side effects that can be fatal. Additionally, steroids can be very expensive, often costing users thousands of dollars, which can be very pricey for bodybuilders. But according to addicthealth.com, some users can see up to a 72% increase in muscle mass, a substantial change that can make or break one's physique. Another issue is that bodybuilders don't get paid to train or look good. They get paid to win. According to ZipRecruiter, on average, bodybuilders make $36,000 a year, but the real money is in competitions. For example, the Mr. Olympia winner takes home $675,000, creating an incentive to use steroids. Steroids are often seen as essential to win bodybuilding competitions, but if athletes were required to stay natural, they might live longer lives and avoid the financial burden of buying steroids. So for Raider Vision, I'm Christian Sanchez, reporting.
Luke, we sure covered a lot of bases.
That's right, from pro athletes to our own Gulliver standouts, there's always something interesting going on in the world of sports.
Well, that's all we've got for you today, Raiders. We'll see you next time on RaiderTake.